Hello, everyone. My name is Cody Brown. I'm a U.S. citizen currently residing in Peru. I would like to tell you a little bit about myself and my story and the work that I do because I really need your help, and so does Peru. So, I first came to Peru to learn Spanish and the culture. It's a really beautiful country, it's amazing. However, back in March, I was attacked randomly by a drunk person on the streets, and I was charged with homicide. I never punched this dude. I never did anything to him to get these charges on me. But I have been fighting this case for months now with absolutely no resolution. It almost seems like it will not end, and I have been extorted, uh, taken advantage of. They've broken countless national and international laws. I have tried my best to get my story out there. I've contacted countless news stations here in Peru and abroad, but I've had little to no luck with that at all. While fighting my case here in Peru, I really dove into the laws and the Constitution, and I started talking to other people here in Peru, all around from the north and the south, Cusco and Lima, other people who are also dealing with injustice, cases that shouldn't even be opened against their name. And I started learning a lot about the corruption that happens here. Many of the foreigners, many people outside of Peru hear about the corruption that goes on, but they don't actually understand the gravity of the situation. The corruption here is so bad. Many people are killed every single day. Activists who speak out are killed every single day. And I've been threatened. I've been attacked. I've been harassed. I started speaking out. I'm known as Cody Brown Sin Fronteras here in Peru, and I receive death threats every day by random people, or people claiming to be in criminal organizations like Tren de Agua or Tren de Lleno, and other high organizations like that. It scares me a lot. I have, again, I've reached out to many people abroad, CNN, ABC, Fox, um, other media stations, and they just aren't picking up my story. I don't know if it's because they don't believe me, or because they just don't understand. But Peru needs help. Um, it's not just people. It's not just criminals out on the streets. It's also the government itself. One of the biggest organizations that I've seen that is riddled with corruption and criminals is the Peruvian National Police. So the people that are actually supposed to protect the town, protect the city, protect the country, they are working with these organizations. They're working with Tren de Agua, Tren de Lleno, narcotraficantes, uh, human human traffickers and organ traffickers. Peru is in really big trouble, and I'm scared because I'm trying to speak out about it. I'm trying to bring attention to this, and every Peruvian knows. You can ask any Peruvian person; they will tell you. There's a lot of corruption here, and we, as foreigners, can't grasp the concept of how deep the corruption goes until you live here, until you see it, until you experience it. Peru is an amazing country, but it's falling. It's falling to corruption. It's falling to these criminal organizations. And if you speak out about it, you will be murdered. I've tried my hardest to bring attention to this. I've gone to TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, um, and to no avail. So now I'm here on YouTube, hopefully hopefully to reach more people that otherwise wouldn't know about me, my story, or the corruption that happens here in Peru. Um, because my life is in danger, I'm constantly having to move within Peru, and a lot of people ask me why don't I just go back home? It's because one, my criminal case here is still not done, and I really want it to be done. I really want to close it out. But secondly, it's because no one here is fighting. And if I leave and abandon this country, I'm abandoning the people that I love. I'm abandoning my friends and my life that I've grown to really love here. I've tried my hardest, and I'm still going to continue trying my hardest to let the world know what's going on here. Because what's happening here, they are not broadcasting on the news. The news stations here in Peru are being bought out by different people, organizations to silence, the corruption. So I'm trying my hardest to let the world know exactly what's happening, because you're not going to hear about it on the news. Um, you're not going to hear about it on international news or national news here in Peru. But many people, especially indigenous activists, are murdered every single day. They are silenced, they are kidnapped, and they are threatened with death. Peruvian National Police, especially, just like a few days ago, um, Peruvian National Police broke into somebody's house and threatened them with death if they didn't pay 10,000 soles for something they didn't do. They just wanted money. So anyone here can be a target of corruption at any point in time. And because I'm so outspoken with my voice, I'm actually afraid that if I leave my house, I will be murdered. I never know, you know, if it's my last day on this earth whenever I leave my home to go eat. Or if I just want to go have fun. I never know if it's going to be the last time that I'm going to have fun. Um, but yeah, so this is my story. I really hope that you subscribe to me and continue listening. So I'm going to use this platform to expand on the stories that I tell on TikTok and Instagram, because social media is the safest and easiest way for me to share what is happening here, to not only the Peruvians, but also to the world. And I can expand on the stories that I talk about on YouTube in a much lengthier, more descriptive video. So, um, yeah, subscribe to me. I hope, I never get silenced like so many people here do. But like I said, I am receiving death threats every single day from people claiming to be in very, very strong organizations. So we will see. Thank you for watching this video, and please hit that subscribe button so that way you can hear more stories and get updated on what is actually happening here in Peru.